Hello writers, one assignment you will be asked to do is a portfolio website. In this video, I will be going over what it is and what you have to do. During the semester, we will be working on creating a portfolio that showcases our final drafts of the 4 projects we will complete in this class. The purpose of the portfolio is to give you the space to keep all of your projects and reflections in the same location. Then it will make it easier to showcase your beautiful work at the end of the semester when we will meet for our exit interview and discuss final grades. You will create a website to serve as your portfolio. Websites allow for the freedom to design and personalize a portfolio to your unique style, as well as allow for you to easily upload your projects as videos, PDFs, links to Google Doc, a YouTube video, Canva, documents, and many more options. Your audience is future English 1301 students, while only you and I will be the ones reading through your work. I want you to design your portfolio website as if those visiting your website are future English 1301 students who want to learn what we will be doing during the course. The first step is to select what platform you will use to create your website in. Some platforms that I recommend are Wix, Google Slides, and my favorite, Weebly. On Blackboard, you will find some Panepto videos as tutorials for creating websites using Wix, Google Sites, and Weebly. Once you select a platform, you need to create an account or sign in to start building your website and save your work. Once you create an account, you will have the option to start a website from scratch or use a ready-built template. Once you have selected an option, the next step is to type in the name you want for your website. Cross your fingers and hope it's available. Feel free to get creative with the name. It is your website. When you are ready with an awesome name, look for the publish button on the top right-hand corner of the screen. We will be working on this during class, so I will be able to help you if you run into any trouble. Every website has a homepage, and your website will not be the exception. A homepage is the first thing that pops up when you open any website that welcomes a visitor and gives an overview of what they can expect to find on the website. Your homepage should include mission statement. What is your main goal with this website? It has to be personalized. You can do that by adding any of the following items: pictures, quotes, links, videos, GIFs, etc. If you selected a pre-built template, your professor wants you to replace all the information and pictures from the template with your own selection. This is your professor's example. Once you have a homepage to learn about the website, it is time to create a space to learn about the writer. So you will be designing an About Me area/page. An About Me page is used to introduce ourselves to our website visitors. An About Me can be added right in the homepage, or you can create a separate page for it. An image of yourself, which can be in a drawing, an emoji, or avatar of yourself will work. It has to be personalized. You can do that by adding any of the following items: pictures, quotes, links, videos, GIFs, etc. This is your professor's example. Apart from the homepage and About Me area, you want to add pages dedicated to the projects you will be adding throughout the semester, and a page dedicated to responding to the reflection questions during our exit interview. At the end of the semester, your portfolio should consist of the following: homepage and About Me, weekly reflections, my style and voice collections, my POV on my text, remix artifact, and exit interview reflection questions. Your professor wants weekly reflections to be separated from your other projects, but you can choose to group all your projects in one projects page, or you can create individual pages for each project. It is your website, it is your design. As we complete projects during the semester, You should be adding them to the respective areas you created for them in your portfolio. Then, respond to the reflection questions from the exit interview that pertain to the project or point in the semester. Adding projects as we finish them is encouraged, rather than waiting until the end of the semester and be in a rush. You have the entire semester to continue to make edits and revisions to your homepage, About Me, weekly reflections, and any project. Your professor does not only encourage, but wants to see changes made to your projects based on the feedback you received. Your professor would also appreciate you updating your About Me throughout the semester as you experience new ideas. Each time you make any change to your portfolio, you will have to press Publish to bring your website to life. You can think of the Publish button like the Save button. Each time your professor asks you to submit your portfolio to Blackboard, you will need to click on Publish to get your website link. You only need to submit the link to Blackboard. Do not copy and paste your link to the comment area. We of course need materials to get your portfolio ready. Materials such as a website builder platform, which will be like Wix, Weebly, Google Sites, or another. Panapto tutorials for creating an account and using the website tools. You can find this on Blackboard in the projects page. We need internet and an electronic device. Your professor created an example of a portfolio and example of projects, which you can find the link on the portfolio document. The first submission of your portfolio will only include the homepage, About Me, weekly reflections page, and area for your future projects. The first submission is worth 6 points. This is the rubric your professor will be using to grade your first portfolio submission. The final portfolio submission will include the homepage, About Me, weekly reflections page, my style and voice collections final draft, my POV on my text final draft, remix artifact final draft, and exit interview reflection questions. This submission is worth 240 points. This is an example of the points broken down into each individual project. In the document titled English 1301 Portfolio Rubrics, you will find all the rubrics for how your professor will be grading each section of your final portfolio submission. For the week 1 submission and the final portfolio submission, you should check Blackboard. That is where your professor will have all the dates that you will need for your submission. That is all for today. Until next time, bye.